Well, viewers, there is a big movement in the Naga Peace process. The consultative meet of the Naga Peace stakeholders ended on a positive note at the Ungma village in Mokokchung this evening. Top NSCN-IM leader Karaibo Chawang told Northeast Live that he hopes that his group would be able to come together with the NNPGs on a single platform and sit together when they meet the government of India to negotiate the Naga peace issue. The FNR-Initiated consultation is significant in view of the necessity for the two major stakeholders, the NSCN-IM and NNPGs, to agree to a common approach to the Naga peace process and give a final shape to a possible Naga Peace Accord. All right, let us now listen into what Alezo Venu, working convener of NNPG, told our Nagaland Chief of Bureau Sarah Konyak soon after the meeting. Let's listen in.
What do you have to say with regard to today's meeting?
Meeting is positive. You know, this is the 15th time, and today's meeting is quite different than other before. You know, because it has come back to the people. You know, the Ungma people has hosted this meeting, and the elders of the Ungma were also part of the discussion. So I have full trust that this will transcend, the positive, and it will take us into
The NSCN-IM had hardened its stand by stating that they cannot share a platform with the NNPGs. So do you think that with them joining?
Well, they have joined, and today the representative, the leaders have given a clear statement. So I think we have no issue with that.
So can we expect the NNPGs and the NSCN-IM to sit together?
Well, it is not the issue of NNPG or NSCN-IM. It is a people's issue, so that is ruled out.
It remains the fact that there cannot be two accords.
Exactly.
So how do you plan to work this out with the...
Well, we all have to come together. It has been missing for quite a long time that Naga could not come together. But under the banner of FNR and today's meeting, I think we have opened up a new avenue, and in the larger interest of the Nagas, I think things are in a better way.
And our Kohima Bureau Chief spoke exclusively to Karaibo Chawang, a member of the NSCN-IM's collective leadership, on today's all-important 15th consultative meeting. Let's listen in.
First of all, Mr. Chawang, thank you so much for speaking to Northeast Live. Well, today's meeting is the 15th meeting organized by the FNR. What are your thoughts about the effort put forth by the FNR to facilitate unity and peace and reconciliation among the Naga political groups?
Thank you for having me. But the process is very complicated, but we are going positively, sailing so well. So there is a big positive outcome of today's also. And hopefully we'll be able to come together to one platform.
Well, the NSCN-IM have toughened its position because your chairman and the Atokilenser, Mr. T.H. Muiva, in their two separate statements have stated that IM cannot share a platform with the NNPG. So
that is principal issue matter. That is a message to the government of India, to Delhi. But as for the Naga family, there is always ways and means to come together. The people are one, issue is one, and hopefully we have to explore ways and means to come together, and we are for that.
Well, it was a very last-minute decision of the NSCN-IM to attend today's meeting. So now that you have come and attended the meeting, can we say it is a change of heart?
No, actually there was some sort of miscommunication within, and I was always engaged in with the heavy official work. So when I said that I may not be able to go, our authority has said, otherwise there is no issue. We have come. How can we fail? I mean, we do respect the sentiment of the people. And our people, you have seen how they have received us. And it is a good opportune time for all of us to get together, to understand the Naga peace process together, and we have to go together. Thus, we do respect the sentiment of the people. We can not disappoint them.
So, do you agree that all the Naga political groups, including the NSCN-IM, have to come together and jointly talk with the government of India, because there cannot be two accords? This is the impression. This is what the government of India is saying.
You please ask the government of India. When the Indian Prime Minister said that there will be only one agreement, one solution, why do the government of India has signed two agreements? When the government of India is playing such a divide and rule policy, for one issue, for one people, they are making two agreements. And you can understand easily how they have been playing the card.
So you are blaming the government of India for having two agreements, and can that be one major issue why the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs cannot sit across the table?
Definitely, that is one of the problems. The delay of the talk is being made by the government of India by making two agreements, confuse the Naga people, divide the Naga people, and then Naga has to, take its own group, one framework agreement, the others agreed position, and then they have put the Naga people at the confusion in the, stage. That's why. Yeah, it was like that.
Well, I have last two questions. NNPGs are of the view that a lot of issues can be sorted out after the accord is signed. But IM is of the view that everything should be included in the accord. Nothing should be left behind. That is the impression we are getting.
The agreement itself is parallel agreement. One is within the Indian Constitution. The other is outside the purview of Indian Constitution. And how do you put together that? It will be a problem for anyone.
Well, also the government of India has now put a ball in the Naga political groups that Naga political groups should unite first.
We want to unite. We have been saying, and it has been said by T.H. Moiva, leave the Naga alone. Naga can be united anytime. But it is the game of the government of India to keep on dividing the Nagas. So that became a problem.
My last question to you, can the Nagas expect the NNPGs and the NSCN-IM to unifically work together, pursuing just one solution?
There should be a source of mechanism. That's why we are trying to explore ways and means how to come together. And all the civil societies, FNR, Sisa, church leaders, they have come all together and work together. We don't have an option. We have to come together. And that is not by choice. That is out of necessity.
15th consultation meeting organized under the banner of Forum for Naga Reconciliation ended at Ungma today under Mokokchung district. It was a crucial meeting, and from what the top leaders of NSCN-IM and the Naga national political groups told Northeast Life, we can positively say that today's meeting have marked a significant turning point as both leaders emphasized on unity, reconciliation and the centrality of the Naga people's voice over factional or organizational interests. Together, these two interviews also reflect a cautiously hopeful moment, one where the possibility of a unified Naga political front seems more real than rhetorical. The challenge now lies in translating this shared intent into a coherent path forward where dialogue, not division, defines the future of the Naga people. With camera person Rachi, this is Sarah Konyak reporting for Northeast Live from Ungma.
And Editor-in-Chief Wasbir Hussain shares his perspective on this big development. Let's listen in.
I look at it as a big movement as far as the Naga peace process is concerned, a big positive movement, because the 15th consultation meeting among the Naga stakeholders ended on a very, very positive note at Ungma village in Mokokchung district this evening. Now, if the NSCN-IM that only a few days ago said that they cannot share a platform with the NNPGs, their representatives, in fact, the top leaders, not only were present in Ungma, but they have told, one of the top leaders, Mr. Karaibo Chawang, had told our Naga Nagaland Chief of Bureau Sarah Konyak in an exclusive interview that they hope, the NSCN-IM hopes that they will be able to come together in a common platform. Now, coming together in a common platform, the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs is extremely important because at the end of the day, there is going to be only one Naga Peace Accord, and that these two main stakeholders, that is the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs, have to come together and have a common approach and sit together with the government of India and jointly negotiate with the government of India, and only then can they give a final shape to the Naga Peace Accord that is going to come eventually. Now, Mr. Alezo Venue, the NNPG leader, also told Northeast Live during the meeting that this meeting, the 15th round of the consultation, is going to transcend into something different, because the leader said that the 14 rounds of negotiations earlier were different, but the 15th round was completely different, because they feel that this can transcend into something much more concrete. Therefore, there is a positive movement, I can say, as far as the Naga peace process is concerned, because so long the message that was coming out directly or indirectly from the government of India was that the Naga groups were not united, because unless they unite and come together, there cannot be a Naga peace accord. So now that these two sides have apparently resolved their differences, or on the way of resolving their differences, and they've said that they can come together in one platform, if that is the case, the ball will automatically pass into the court of the government of India. And in fact, it should now we have to wait and watch as to how the Naga peace interlocutors of the government of India takes this forward once the coming together of the two Naga political groups coming together is concretized. We'll have to wait and watch, and Northeast Live will bring you detailed updates as far as the Naga peace process is concerned.